welcome to the Miami Heat Zone podcast. We're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, to make sure that you go to Amir's channel, Team to Beat Miami Heat. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And I'm sure that you guys all know Ticket TV. But Ticket, please let the people know where they can find you on YouTube and social media.
Oh man, you can find me at on Instagram at Ticket TV Media, and right here on YouTube at Ticket TV live streams or Ticket TV. One or the other, don't matter.
Got you. So Ticket, right now, there's a bunch of Jimmy Butler rumors. Pat Riley did come out today and say that he's not trading Jimmy Butler, but it's really funny because especially when players are in trade rumors, then somebody will always come out of nowhere and say, oh no, don't worry, we're going to trade him. So you're telling me that Shams and Brian Windhorst, they're all lying. What do you think about the Jimmy Butler trade rumors right now?
Yeah, I think Shams is a liar. I think he's a liar. He works for Clutch. So he's here to cause confusion, in my opinion. He works for Clutch. He's here to cause confusion. Now, listen, there could have been rumblings around the organization that they're going to move Jimmy because they hadn't signed him to an extension. So that's obviously going to come up. You ain't signed a guy to an extension at Jimmy Butler's age. Obviously, you're going to have a situation. You know what I'm saying, bro? But for me personally, man, I don't trust anything Shams say, man. I think he's all cap, bro. I don't believe any word he says because I believe that he sold out to the LeBron James Clutch Sports camp. And so anything that's going to cause confusion for any of the other teams, Miami's the old team he played for, don't want to see them be successful, in my opinion. So, yeah, they're going to throw stuff out. Plus, Jimmy's agent has came out, went off on the dude numerous times. This hasn't just been new. His agent has went off on Shams for years now. For the last few years, his agent has been going at it with Shams. So, and Shams keeps coming with these different reports. So, I don't believe it, bro.
Go ahead, Amir.
What was the question? I was frozen. Sorry.
What do you think about the trade rumors today? Pat Riley did come out and say that they're not trading Jimmy Butler.
I mean, he hasn't requested a trade formally. The Miami Heat have basically earlier said they're not shopping Jimmy Butler, but we're obviously going to listen. He's 35 years old. He's an aging playoff superstar. So, of course, they want to get something for nothing. But again, who's going to sign him outright if he does opt out of his $52 million option? The Nets are the only team that have cap space. Why would he want to go there? He wants to go to a contender. He might opt in if he gets hurt. Who the hell knows? But also, we could do a sign and trade potentially. Or even if he leaves, we'll have cap space and $52 million off the books, similar to what the Clippers did with Paul George. They let him walk. They didn't like the trade offers they were getting for him. So we could sign other free agents with that cap space. But I don't know. After Pat Riley said we're not trading him, I think it's to the point where it's like, this is Jimmy's move. Does he really want to leave or not? He has to request it.
Hey, look, I don't think, not to cut you off, but bro.
No, do it. Go for it.
I don't, what you just said about, you don't let him walk, bro. You can't let Jimmy walk for nothing. You got to get something because you didn't do the Dame deal. You haven't done any other deals. And then let me bring something up that I wanted to say. We're talking about the wrong person, bro, in my opinion. The person that he be trying to trade is Bam. Bam has been the biggest underachiever. He's not a guy that's going to get you over the hump, bro. He's not a number one guy. He's not a number two guy on the championship team. He's the number three guy on the championship team. He's like a Chris Bosh, bro, because he's so inconsistent with his scoring and everything else, bro. You need a guy like him to be 25 or something like that a night if you're going to be a championship contender, and he's the second option. His game has just been here and there this year, man. He's always been like that, on and off. You can't really tell with him. He's not an automatic 25 and 10 every single night, and that's the problem, bro. Yeah, he plays great defense, but I'm sorry, the team needs more, and he's the biggest problem, and he gets the biggest pass in Miami, in my opinion. All the fans are talking about East Mo, but they need to be talking about Bam Adebayo not giving a superstar type of production. You're an Olympian. You're a perennial all-star. His game should have been elevated at this point. He's dead in his prime right now. He should be playing at an all-time elite level, like one of the top 4 or 5 big men in the league, and he's not.
Yeah, so Bam. I was going to say, though, about Bam, during his rookie year, even though he barely played, he mentioned it, saying to Khalil, you're lucky you're actually getting any minutes because I didn't really play. Obviously, he was playing behind Whiteside. I saw glimpses, Ticket, and I told my boy this. He's been on my podcast in the past. His rookie year 7 years ago, I'm like, he's the next KG. If he has a comp and his ceiling could be KG, I thought we were getting to that point 2-3 years ago as he started averaging 20 and 10, 5 assists, a block, a steal. And I think you're right. I don't know about trading him per se, but I think you're right. He's
You
in his
got to move him.
he
You
is
have
what
to
he is.
move him. You
He's a
have to move him. You
big.
have to move him, bro.
He's not a
If you're not moving Jimmy, you have to move him. And what I mean is, you have to swing big. I'm talking about you're gonna have to move him along with one of those other key guys. But you're gonna swing big. You're gonna get a big piece back. You're not gonna get as much as you want to get for Jimmy right now. So Bam is gonna have to be the guy, bro. I'm sorry, man. He's gonna have to be the guy that you go get. In my opinion, they got to give up Bam. They're not going anywhere with him, bro. I'm telling you, the Miami Heat are not winning a championship with Bam. They showed you they maxed out by getting to the NBA Finals. When he gets to the finals, he gets outplayed by the other bigs. Can't have it, bro. You have to use him. He's your big chip. You have to use him to go get a bigger chip. Use him and some of the other pieces to go get a bigger chip that may be laying out there in the weaves, close to trade deadline. You're hovering around 500 now. You know what I'm saying? Come trade deadline, you make a big move. You know what I mean? And to the person in the comment section said something about Dame, no, Dame would not been good for this team. He doesn't play any defense. He's erratic offensively. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning he's up and down offensively, right? In East Fo's system, he's going to have to play defense. East Fo won't play if you don't play defense. And that's another thing. East Fo's lineups. His lineups have been erratic because East Fo is not loyal to anybody except for Jimmy and Bam as far as minutes go. So all the other guys, and maybe a little bit I say Tyler Hero too, but all the other guys, I hate how he does Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson's not a great defender, but he's shooting down there 40% from the three-point line. I want him out there on the court. He's been in NBA Finals situations. I want to see him playing more minutes. But his rotations, bro, and he'll just play guys and just like hold it. One day he's in the lineup, the next day he's out the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Jaime Jaquez, they're big on him last year. This year, what's going on? So to me, East Bo, I don't like his experimental scientist type lineup sometimes. I wish he would have a lineup, stick to it, and just roll with his guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, me personally, I think we talking about the wrong person. I think if you talking about trading somebody, it should be Bam Adebayo. That should be the guy that you should be looking to move.
Yeah, but take it. What do you do like with an aging superstar? Because think about it, outside of LeBron James and Stephen Curry, nobody's really building their roster like around a guy that's 35 plus years old. Also, too, he's breaking down.
But I'm not talking about that's why. Hold on, you're missing my point. I'm not saying trade Jimmy. You don't trade Jimmy.
But you have to. Almost.
You don't have to trade. You do not have to trade Jimmy Butler. Bro, Jimmy Butler's the key to you going to the NBA Finals. The only reason why y'all went in the mix last year because he got hurt on that freak injury. But most of you Miami Heat fans thought y'all was going to beat the Celtics in the series last year if he would have been healthy. So let's just be honest. And y'all got a game without him. That was insane. So, again, bro, the move is not Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is good old reliable. He's going to show up later on in the season. He always paces himself, and he gets there right. The problem is Bam Adebayo, man. You have to look between the lines with this guy, bro. He don't bring superstar production that you need from a guy that you're trying to win a championship with, man. He just don't. Some games he'll show you he's amazing some games. 30 points, 33 points, 14 rebounds. It's not no consistency. Next game, man, might have 9 points, 10, 12 rebounds. That's not going to cut it, bro. When you're a superstar, you got to have those numbers every single night, damn near, especially when you're Bam in his prime. So to me, I sell him, and I go, and he can help other teams. But I go try to find a piece out there or a few pieces that I can replace him with that can help round out my team, help get me some pieces I need when I get into this playoff series. Because like I said before, man, to me, that Bam stuff don't ran its course, bro. It's old with me.
What do you think? Let me ask this real quick, Martel. What do you think you can get in return for Bam in terms of his market? Like, so I know one player that has been mentioned that have been linked to the Heat in the past, Joel, he's cooked. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Giannis could be requesting a trade.
No, him, stop right there. I would look at him, but depending on what Philly does in the next 10 to 15 games. See, Philly's next 10 to 15 games is going to determine their season. If Philly's out of it midway through the season, they know they're not going to really be in contention. Let's say they fall. They're trying to climb back up now. But let's just say they fall out. They may be, bro, you might have to put, bro, listen, I'm Pat Riley. I have to take the risk. I got to throw Bam. I'm going to have to give you Tyler Hero. I'm going to have to give you whoever else I need to give you on the bench to go get Joel Embiid. If I can put Joel Embiid with Jimmy, Joel Embiid, I think he'd be more disciplined in Miami. He damn sure will be in better shape with y'all's training program and regimen. He would not be allowed to get on the court being out of shape. So he'd have to be in shape. I like that structure for him. And he's a superstar. He ain't gonna come out here and get 9 points. A bad night for him is still 20 and 10. So you put him with Jimmy in the playoffs, in the East, and Joel Embiid plays defense too, block shots, rim protector, rebounds. Hell yeah, I give up half the damn roster for him. Put him with Jimmy, and then let everybody else figure it out. I still got Duncan Robinson shooting threes, spreading the floor. And we figure it out around the edges, bro. But yeah, that's the type of move that you got to make. You got to find situations like that because they're going to give up on him in Philly if this thing goes left this season. It's going to be the process is going to be over with. So Pat Riley has to get creative. He missed out a whole lot on building a roster when they had a chance right there to win a championship. He should have pulled the trigger on numerous moves when they were going to the NBA Finals, when they were in contention, to try to help them get over the hump. He didn't. He just stayed, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's act like they had enough. They don't. They don't have enough. When you get to the top of the top and you're in the NBA Finals and you get outplayed like that, you just don't have enough, bro. And it's just that simple, man. So, me personally, I think the guy we need to be talking about is Bam. For some reason, Miami Heat fans, they're allergic to that. And I don't know why, because he ain't on Joe Morning's level. He ain't on a level like that. So I don't know why the Miami Heat fans would even think about acting like this dude is untouchable.
So then take it. It's so it's kind of like back to like what you just said also, because you just said that Pat Riley wasn't pulling the trigger, because there's a lot of Miami Heat fans, they want to blame Jimmy or they want to blame Pat for not necessarily building the roster like around him. So you don't think that Pat Riley gave him enough help throughout these runs?
Hell no. Pat Riley's supposed to make a move. Pat Riley is like an old dude who always want to win a bet. He always want to win. So if he don't feel like he definitely gonna win, he ain't gonna make the move. And that's not how you work. Sometimes you have to take a gamble. Pat Riley has been too conservative. He watched these years go by. Well, you've been in the NBA Finals 2 out of 4 years. You was in the NBA Finals. You're going to the conference finals damn near every single year. Bro, that's on him. Now you have to think, okay, look, we getting here. We can't get it done. I got to get something to help get us over the hump. I got to pull the trigger. He never pulls the trigger when he needs to. He always go for these little cheap old man Sanford and Son moves, bro. Not gonna happen, bro. He thinks that I can get something in the draft. I can do this. I can do that. I can make something out of nothing, bro. Man, you got to make big. You gonna win big? He got to make a big move, man. And so to the dude who said that he's untouchable, he ain't nobody in the league untouchable. Let's just say that right now. Ain't no player in the league untouchable. It's always gonna be a right deal. They say Steph Curry's untouchable until you talk about trading Giannis. Younger, more athletic. You understand what I'm saying? So you should, to say Bam is untouchable, that's the problem in Miami right now. A dude that's shooting, what is Bam shooting from the field this year? I guarantee you he ain't shooting nowhere near 50%.
43%.
I guarantee you his threes are horrible. Yep. What is he shooting?
He's like in the 40s.
Thank you. He's a big man shooting in the 40s. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? Also, and is he averaging 20 this year? I bet you he's not averaging 20 points. I haven't seen him putting up enough 20-point games this year to think he's averaging 20.
Yeah, but you don't think that that's due to the lack of the roster?
No, that's him. That's him, bro. That's all. That's his game. That's always been him. Inconsistent, bro. He have lingered around averaging 20. He's supposed to be averaging like 25, bro. Bro, listen. His game is supposed to be similar to what Chris Bosh was, bro. In his prime. I'm talking about Chris Bosh in his prime in Toronto. Chris Bosh putting up 20, 24, 25 points a game. You tell me Bam can't do that with his skill? He got the same type of skill set almost. Mid-range jumper, jab step, post up, jump hook, slash to the basket, dunk, alley-oop, tip back, all that stuff. His game is similar to Chris Bosh's. He's giving you Chris Bosh numbers as a third option on that Heat team with LeBron in them. Yeah. He's the second option on his team, and a lot of nights he's the first option on his team. Unless Tyler Hero feels like he wants to put up a shot, but Bam don't like be aggressive like he's supposed to. Some nights he's aggressive, some nights he's not. This dude don't got the killer every single night. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah. Chris Bosh was more skilled offensively because he first had his back to the basket, kind of more of a prototypical late 90s kind of big man because he came in 03. He eventually stepped out to the mid-range. Then eventually after the big three, after they won a couple championships, when he was the focal point with Dwayne Wade, he then started hitting that three. he wasn't as good as Bam defensively, but to your point, Bam is and should be a similar type of guy to Chris Bosh. But I also agree with you going back to the Pat Riley thing. Obviously, he didn't do enough, but he also couldn't do enough because of him in the front office's mistakes, attaching first round picks to the Jimmy Butler trade, like giving around second round picks to get Dwayne Dedmon off the bench. Like we also didn't manage our assets and our capital well enough. So also he messed up twice by not even having the right capital, cap space, draft picks, whatever it may be. We've never cared about draft picks for the last 15, 20 seasons. You could see that's biting us in the ass. So I agree with Ticket. He didn't do enough. He couldn't pull the trigger. And also we messed up because that's part of the reason why we couldn't pull the triggers.
And look at his comment. Look at his comment. He's playing out of position. Bro, what type of question is that, bro? What type of comment is that, bro? It ain't no real big man in the league, bro. It ain't no Shaquille O'Neal's running around the NBA. 5 and 4 is pretty much the same, bro. You got two big dudes you're playing in the league. Jokic and Embiid. Who else? So that out of position stuff don't mean nothing to me. It means absolutely nothing, bro. It's cap. Unless he was playing real hitters out there at the 5, then I understand what you're saying. He's undersized on a night-to-night basis. No, it's not like that, bro. You go look at all these big men in the league. All these dudes are alike almost. So no, sir, that doesn't work on me, dog.
What's your thought on this comment, Ticket? A coach not letting a all-star, because Bam has now been an all-star twice in the past 4 years, not allowing him to shoot threes. Like,
did he shoot threes? No. His ass should be in the post. He should mimic what Chris Bosh's game was in Toronto, especially when you're the number 1, number 2 option on this team. That is jab step, getting to the rack, dunking on dudes, playing around the basket, jump hook. These are the type of things he's supposed to be taking high percentage shots, bro. Because if he's shooting threes, who's rebounding? Come on, man. Bam is the problem in and nobody in Miami. I be listening to all these channels. Don't nobody want to say nothing about it. They always give him a pass, like he's this untouchable asset. No, he's the problem. He's the real problem, to be honest with you, bro.
Now take it. Tyler Hero, he's been playing like an all-star this year. Do you see that? Do you see him really standing out like amongst the East? I know Boston's up there.
He got a killer mentality. Yeah. Tyler Hero has a killer mentality. His game may not be all the way. I mean, he can play. Let's not get it twisted. His game might not be a skill, but he has a killer mindset and a killer mentality. He got the mentality Bam's supposed to have. That's the problem right there. It's the mentality, bro. If Bam had that mentality, Miami would be a way better team. This is all Bam's fault. Everybody give Bam a pass, bro. If Bam really played up to his potential on a night-to-night basis, Miami would be almost 6-7 games better than what they are right now. He doesn't. Look at how many games he leads. You're like, man, this dude, come on, man. Bro, I've seen too many games, 11, 8, 9 points. Come on, man. Every single night, you're supposed to look at Bam, hey, that's 25 and 10 every night. What about 2 or 3 blocks? What are we talking about?
Yeah, but then also too, like think about the Terry Rozier trade. Why do you think that hasn't worked?
That was a horrible trade because Terry Rozier ain't the same player no more.
But off of 1 year, what do you mean?
He's not the same player he was at the end of Boston, and then he's not the same player, bro.
And he's not in the same role. He's not chucking shots on a shitty team with no LaMelo Ball.
But even when he was with Boston, that was a good team. But he was a better quality player
behind Kyrie.
Yeah, but he's not. He ain't nah, bro. I don't see that, dog.
He's not a good fit for the roster, obviously. He's not a two-way player. He can't play – like, he's not a real –
They thought he'd be a good fit because they thought, okay, they're getting that guy, two-way guy. They thought they were getting that guy.
The 23 points per game on Charlotte, Terry.
Yeah, right? Ain't gonna play D, ain't gonna pick – not doing that, dog. You guys were better off with Kyle Lowry. You guys were better off with Caboose. Kyle Lowry, man. I'm being honest with you, bro. You guys were better off with Kyle Lowry. Because at least he brought defense, tenacity, and the intangibles to y'all's team.
Listen, Terry Rozier over here effing dealing with – he's just around the wrong crowd, man. Just get him out of here in Miami, though. I'm sick of this dude, bro. He's a waste. I'd rather have Drew Smith and Isaiah Stevens be our guards and just roll out with it, to be honest with you. Even though I know Drew's out, but now we got Stevens. But this knee inflammation is not going to get fixed throughout the year. It's just not. Like, that knee's going to keep flaring up. He was so great in Charlotte because he was, like, one of their best players. So you're going to stand out a little bit more. You don't really have much talent. When you come to Miami, you got talent all around you and Jimmy and Bam and stuff like that. So yeah, Terry, and we got to stick with him because he has no trade value. So you got to ride out with him until next year, until he's on an expiring deal. So that's how I feel about Terry.
So take it. Where do you see the Miami Heat then stacked up in the Eastern Conference? Let's just say they stay the way that they are. You have Boston at the top. You have Cleveland, which I don't believe in Cleveland at all.
I do. I
don't because
I think you're a damn fool. I think
Jared Allen said the lights are too bright. Ticket. I do not believe in that man, bro.
I don't care what you say. That team is probably the deepest team in the league right now, and they playing like it. Donovan Mitchell has changed his game. He's not playing just superhero basketball all the time no more. He's trusting his teammates. They're getting the max out of everybody on that roster, bro. That's a completely different type of mindset of a team right now, bro. Normally, I would agree with you. You're totally wrong on this. In fact, if they played the Heat, they're the one team that would smoke the Heat in a 7-game series. I would still pick the Heat against a lot of teams, but that's not one of them. The Cavs are going to be a very tough out for any team this year. The way they play, bro, they play together. They move the ball. They play defense together. They're unselfish, bro. They got all the characteristics of being for real this year, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That sounds all good in the regular season. We'll see.
Hold on. It don't have to sound good, but you got to watch how they're playing as a team.
I watched them.
That's the thing. No. But in the past, it was different. In the past, it was superhero basketball. We're depending a lot on Spidey Mitchell, blah, blah, blah. Now you're seeing a more even deck across the board. You're seeing Evan Mobley get involved more. You're seeing Jared Allen doing his thing. You're seeing the other guard on that team stepping up, playing big-time basketball and having a better impact on the team this year. You're seeing Karis LeVert coming off the bench doing his thing. Those guys are deep, bro. It's not a game. They're playing together. It's not just Spidey like it's been all those years in Utah and the first couple years in Cleveland where he's just trying to play superhero ball and everybody else trying to fit in. That's not how it is this year, bro. They are playing true championship level basketball. That doesn't lie. When you see the eye test watching guys play, they compete on both ends of the floor. They give it up. They move the ball. They don't take bad shots, and they trust each other. And they got a closer. So yeah, bro, they real.
But that's fine. They could be real. That's what I want to say is right. Postseason is totally different than regular season. Intensity, matchups. You actually study. It's not just you go against Miami. They watch film for a little bit and then they go into the game. You're in a 7-game series, so every little thing that you're great at, the head coaching staff is gonna attack that. And
but you're not listening. But you guys aren't great at anything. You're average at damn near. You're average at You're average at damn near every. But listen, what I'm saying. You're average at damn near everything.
I'm not talking about Miami though. I wasn't talking about Miami. I'm talking about the Eastern Conference. Anytime.
Right. Hold on. Talk about. Let's talk about the East. So right, Philly's down. The Indiana Pacers are down. These are all the teams that was up. Hold on. The Indiana Pacers down. The New York Knicks ain't no world beater to where we just say they're going straight to the finals. The Boston Celtics out here looking vulnerable. They almost got 10 losses already this season. Coming off that season they had last year. What the hell are you talking about?
Yo, Ticket, you realize the Boston Celtics, you can say they had 10. Bro, they're coming off a finals run. Teams usually
You're not hearing me. They came off a fluke finals run because everybody was hurt. Everybody was hurt. Now you're seeing them get exposed on night-to-night basis, bro.
So they're still a top seed in the conference. They lost.
Bro, it does. Hold on, but you're not listening to what I'm saying.
You never let me talk, bro. Like,
that's not the same team, dog.
You never let no one talk in the show. Like,
my man, I am the show, nigga. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? Who is this dude? Who is this guy?
This Trent, you know who Trent is.
Show your face.
I don't know who this guy is, man.
Bro, you got an ego. Bro.
I don't know who. I definitely don't know who that is, bro.
Yeah. The nigga that cooked you. The nigga that cooked you on the last.
I know you want.
Yeah.
I don't even know who you are, but I know you want to think that in your delusion.
Bro, you're lame, bro. You're lame, bro. It's a show.
Why am I here? If I'm lame, why am I here?
Like, this is not my show.
How many people you got following you? Since I'm lame, how many people you got following you?
I got 15,000 people following me.
Where they at? So where they at? Hold on. What's the name of your channel?
Top Notch and Miami Heat Network. I got
Top Notch.
Yep.
What? Top Notch what?
Top Notch Hot Takes. 10.5K. Thank you very much.
Let me see. Hold on. Top Notch Hot Cakes. You hot takes or hot cakes?
Like, yo, it's a back and forth.
Okay, hold on. I see. Hold on.
Like, bro, it's a back and forth conversation, and I'm trying to have a conversation, and you cut me off every single time. Can I get my
point? Your didn't come up, dog.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Google don't even know who you are, bro.
All right, bro. I'm not gonna go back and forth with a dude. We all know, everybody on this panel knows my channel. Like what are we going back and forth about a channel? Congratulations, you got.
No, I'm asking. No, I'm saying. Hold on. I'm saying because I've never heard of you before. Until I came here right now, I've never heard of you before.
You're talking about you never heard of me when I literally debated you.
Bro, I haven't. Bro, my man. I still haven't seen your face. I still don't know who you are.
Bro, I'm driving right now, bro.
Right, so I'm saying, but I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying I don't know who you are.
And that's cool.
That's
I didn't know.
saying.
Yo, Ticket,
Right,
Ticket. I didn't know who you was until Martell brought me to you. Respectfully, I didn't know who you was. And you're laughing because I never paid.
Hey, that's a nice joke, dog. Hey, that's a nice joke. That's a nice joke, dog.
Okay, Trent. All right. Back to what
Bro,
you were saying.
you're saying, Trent, what? I'm trying to answer his response.
Okay, go ahead, Trent. Go.
Like what, bro?
Go ahead, Trent.
It's a back and forth, bro. I said the playoffs are totally different. You said, okay, let's think. I said, let's go talk about the Eastern Conference. I wasn't talking about the Miami Heat. I said, can they beat the Boston Celtics? You said they're frauds because of their fraud run, whatever. At the end of the day, the Boston Celtics are still a top team in the Eastern Conference, and they're still the favorites to win an NBA championship. Obviously, this year is going to be a little bit different because their team's a little bit banged up a little bit. Porzingis has still been out. Players have been missing games. More Tatum, more Brown. But they're still a top dog in the East, and no one's going to mess with them.
Who said they wasn't?
So But you're saying everything's fraud when they came back.
No. I didn't say I didn't say everything. See, you're lying. You're putting words in my mouth.
You just
I never said everything. Hold on, sir. I never said everything.
Run.
I never said everything is fraud. I said that
you
this
said
year, all those. Excuse me, sir. You said I said everything is frauds. I didn't say that. I'm telling you that this year, a lot of the teams that we saw, I said the Boston Celtics run was fraudulent last year. Because all the teams they played were hurt, including Cleveland. Their best player were hurt. Their best two of their best players were hurt. Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell. And then how many games did they win in that series? They still got a couple games, right?
Don't forget about Halliburton was hurt in the Pacers series.
Yeah, how did they hurt that series? Then the series they played. Go ahead.
Ticket. You said, okay, you're saying everything was fraud. Okay, now let me get you at this, right? All the teams that you named got worse this year. So wouldn't it be easier for the Celtics to go back? Because every team that you named hold on. So the Cavaliers, record-wise, got better. And, with a better head coach, 100% they got a better head coach. I agree on that part. He's the reason why the team's playing better. But the Indiana Pacers, offensively, Tyrese Halliburton struggling. You got the 76ers dealing with a bunch of injuries. You got Milwaukee, in and out, terrible coaching staff, right? Then you got Miami.
That's the lie. That's the lie. How is there a terrible coaching staff? And they're what? Now they started out 2-8, and they're now like what, 5 or 6 games over 500?
So hold up. So Darvin Ham's not a terrible coach, and Doc Rivers not.
No, hold on. First of all, no, hold on, dog. Darvin Ham went to the Western Conference Finals in year 1. Won that fake ass in-season tournament. Won 47 games in year 2. With injuries, with the Russell Westbrook situation. How is that trash?
So hold up. So Darvin Ham's not trash, right?
No.
But hold up. You're naming what? Okay, now what has he? What did he struggle? Like, what was the struggles that he had, right? Because you named all the good.
The struggles he had was dealing with. The struggles he had was dealing with LeBron James. That's the biggest struggle.
Yeah.
That's the biggest struggle the biggest struggle every coach had, including Spo, who LeBron James tried to get fired.
So he didn't have Taurean Prince playing 40+ minutes when he was awful, or D'Lo.
Taurean Prince.
Yes, that
is turned. Let me say what I said.
We're not talking about this season.
Let me finish my sentence. I want to answer what you said.
Yep.
He played Taurean Prince because Taurean Prince was one of the only players on the team that was a two-way player. Taurean Prince led the team in three-point shooting last year, and he leads the league in three-point shooting percentage this year. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this year he's playing great because
no. I said last. Hold on. I just cooked you with last year. Last year, he was the Lakers' best three-point shooter and one of the Lakers' best defenders. Right or wrong?
You're wrong. It was actually Jared Vanderbilt. You're wrong.
Jared Vanderbilt was hurt most of the goddamn season. What are you talking about?
And when he was playing, he was their best defender.
No. Jared Vanderbilt. How many games Jared Vanderbilt played last year?
He was in and out the lineup.
How many games? This dude is on.
He was in and out the lineup.
Bro, first of all, Jared Vanderbilt he was out of the team most of last season, bro. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Exactly. And whenever he came back, the Lakers played their best
Man,
basketball.
this dude is delusional, bro. Hey, let's go to the next question.
I'm delusional. Let me finish. The Lakers played their best basketball with Jared Vanderbilt because AD didn't have to always guard the paint now because Vanderbilt was literally, hovering over everybody that came up the court. You not watch the Lakers last year?
When are you talking about, dog? When are you talking about?
Whenever he played, I get he was injured, but whenever he played, he was a great.
Okay,
defender.
so let's hold on. So when you look up Jared Vanderbilt, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
How many games he played last season, sir?
Bro, I'm driving right now. I can't check.
No. I'm about to tell you right now. No. I'm about to tell you right now. I'm about to tell you right now. I'm
not disagreeing with you. He was
bro, hold on. Wait. Because this is what dumb shit sounds like. The man played 29 games last year, bro. Cut the shit, nigga.
What don't you understand?
He played 29 games last year, bro.
What are you not understanding? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I literally said we all know he was hurt. When he was out on the court, he was their best defender.
He rarely was out on the floor, bro. I don't even think he played 5 straight games last year.
Bro,
at any time.
Hold up. Did you watch the season before that when Jared Vanderbilt wasn't hurt? Did you watch the season before that?
He played 26 games that season, lying ass.
In the postseason, did you watch?
He played 26 games the year before that, lying ass.
Ticket, are you listening?
He played 26 the year before that, and he played 20, and then he played 29, nigga, with the Lakers.
Ticket, are you listening to what I'm saying? I said postseason. No one's
okay. Come on. All right. So hold on. Let's do that. Because guess what? The nigga got hurt. Hold on. Because I'm finna annihilate your ass. So in the postseason, dog. Hold on, dog. In the postseason, how many games you said Vanderbilt played last year?
I never said he played an amount of games. All I said, Ticket, I want you to understand what I'm saying, and I gotta go after this. I literally said Jared Vanderbilt, when he was on the court, he was the best Lakers defender. So do I gotta say it slower so you don't understand?
How the best? Hold on, let me ask you a question.
On the court,
that's not true, sir.
Was their best defender.
That's not true, sir.
So who was? Please tell me.
Anthony Davis, sir.
He gets exposed all the time. Terry and Prince gets exposed.
All right, dog. I ain't gonna argue this dude no.
Yo,
nigga don't know basketball, man. I ain't gonna argue this dude,
bro. All right, bro. This is the same dude, bro. Yo, I take it. I wish you the best, gang. Yo, the way you debate is the corniest way, bro.
My man, you said who's the best defender on the Lakers? I said it's AD, and you over here arguing
said he
for
was
a dude. Okay, dog. Okay, bro. Okay, man. All right,
bro. So Anthony Davis is their best perimeter defender?
Anthony Davis the best goddamn defender, one of the best in the fucking league. What are you talking about?
Is Anthony Davis the best perimeter defender?
Anthony Davis is one of the best defenders, period, in the NBA. Perimeter, post, all over the court.
Answer the question. Okay, answer the question. Is Anthony Davis the best? Is a good perimeter defender? Answer the question.
Yes, he's a better perimeter defender than that Jared Vanderbilt. Yes.
So you realize how we brought up role players? You see how
what are you talking about, my man? You said
I'm home right now.
Vanderbilt was the best defender. You said he was the best defender on the team when he was on the court for the Lakers. I said it was bullshit because it's AD, nigga. I don't care if he was on the court or off the court. Anthony Davis was the best defender on the Lakers team by far, nigga. And he was one of the best defenders in the league.
All right, so until he gets back, so take it, where do you see your Milwaukee Bucks coming out of the East?
They're going to be there. It's going to be them, Cleveland, and goddamn unless Boston running to y'all.
Yeah, but you don't think that Dame's going to fall short?
No, because if you watch Dame right now, the way he's changed his game, Doc Rivers had him change how he's playing. He's not doing all that hero ball like he used to do no more. He's distributing the ball a lot more, and I didn't think he was going to be able to do that. But if you watch, he's not really trying to go jack up all these shots no more like he used to. He's really distributing the ball and trying to be a better floor general. You know what I'm saying? As long as Giannis stay healthy and Chris Middleton's out there, I think they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you are right because, to be honest, there's a lot of people cooking Doc Rivers right now, but you're right. They're not really giving him the credit that he deserves for turning around this team, especially when Giannis was hurt, Middleton was hurt. You know, they're hanging Drew over their head saying that they shouldn't have traded him. But do you agree with that? Do you think that they should have traded Middleton instead of Drew Holiday?
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'd have pulled the trigger on that deal instantly. No question about it.
Okay. Now, what about Khalil Ware? We have our 15th draft pick. I don't know, like if you really been paying attention to him.
I've been paying attention, bro. Listen, them dudes don't matter. When you're Miami, you got to go big game hunting, bro. When I'm Miami, I don't want no little small potatoes, bro. I don't want no role players. I need a big dog, man. Real talk. You guys, to me, Miami is one of the best teams in the league to make role players work. So you don't worry about that. Y'all got to go get the big fish, bro. Y'all will always find good role. You guys got a good scouting department. Y'all always gonna find good role players. That's not the question. I'm not worried about them little small potato dudes. They're not gonna help you do what you need to do in the big games down the stretch where you need superstars to take over.
Yeah. So then why hasn't Pat Riley gotten us the correct superstars over these years?
That's because Pat Riley always wants to win the deal, bro. He always wants to win.
Who would you have wanted Pat Riley to get for Jimmy's game?
Listen. Pat Riley's afraid to lose a deal. He's afraid to give somebody up and lose a deal because he doesn't want to look bad. So he always wants to be, he wants to make it look like if he did a deal, he won a deal, and it's going to help their team. Right? That's how I feel.
So let's say they do trade Jimmy Butler. Which team out there? You have the Golden State Warriors. You have the Rockets.
They ain't trade Jimmy.
But let's just say hypothetically, there's a bunch of teams out there.
I don't see it. I don't see the team.
And the Lakers wanted them.
I don't see that. Listen, there is no team because they are not going to get what Pat Riley wants. Nobody's going to give you the assets that he wants for Jimmy Butler. Pat Riley, old ass, is going to want the house for Jimmy, and nobody's going to give you that. They're going to all try to tell you, sure, Jimmy's 36 years old, bro.
So in the grand scheme of things, because a lot of people have also been talking about this as well. Why do you think that the ratings have been going down in the NBA?
LeBron James, man. And Bronny and those guys, man. Come on, bro. We know this. When you circle the league around them all day, every single day, that's why I like coming over here. And so we talking about other things, other teams. See what I'm saying? That's really what they need to be doing is focusing on these other guys, these other teams, other young stars coming up. That is what's going to help the league and bring more fandom around the league. When you keep pumping the same stuff every single year, people get tired of that shit, man. It's just like a girl, man. You get tired of seeing the same old girl every single day. She's going to have to do something different and keep your attention.
Yeah, but you don't also think that they're taking the competitiveness out of the game? Like, they're not even doing the Christmas jerseys. They're not doing,
the Christmas jerseys don't mean nothing. It's the way they're playing. Look at all the threes they jacked up. They checked them down 100 threes between two teams. Nobody want to sit there and watch you shoot threes. It's like an all-star game, bro. Nobody want to see that. We want to see real old school type basketball. Let the dudes fight. Let dudes don't always be out here calling flagrant fouls and stuff like that. Man, nobody want to hear that, man. Nobody want to see that. Guys want to see real basketball be played, bro.
So why do you think, there's just no defense? Don't get me wrong. I know that threes are what's selling, but why do you think that we've gotten away from that?
The threes ain't selling. The threes is what's hurting. The threes is killing the game because people try to just come and see you dudes jack up threes. So you get to come watch Buddy Hield drop 40. When is he ever going to do that? Except for this earth. Come on, man. A nigga with big teeth that can't even close his mouth. Come on, bro. What we doing, man? Come on, dog. Come on, man.
So I don't think Trent is coming back. So real quick, Ticket, once again, where can the people find you on social media?
Man, they can find me on Ticket TV Media and
he's back.
Ticket TV live streams here, and what you call it. But like I said, man, to me, the Miami Heat, bro, they just
his thing is frozen for me.
The Miami Heat just need to make a move. They need to make the move that everybody, all the Miami Heat fans don't want to make, and that's trade Bam.
But Ticket, they're not doing that. Ticket, they're not trading Bam. They say
that's the problem. Hold on, and that's the problem. That's the reason why that you guys.
Yo, Marcel, let me back.
Go ahead, dog.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Yeah, that's the right. Their ceiling is the NBA Finals, bro. That's it. Their ceiling is the Finals. Why? Because Bam Adebayo cannot step his game up to another level consistently. He could do it for a game here, a game there. 7-game series, he give you 2 great games. You can't have that, bro. You got to go out, man. Listen, when you're a superstar, bro, you got to be great damn near every night.
But that's not all his fault, Ticket. Like I said,
that is his fault, bro. Bro, that's your fault. When you are a superstar, bro, it's your fault. Can't no coach override no superstar. Superstar want to go get it. and he wants to shoot the ball, bro, ain't no coach gonna say nothing. What Eastball gonna do? Sit him on the bench? He making how much money? Get out of here, bro. Come on, man.
But it also comes down to roster construction, though.
No, man, not roster construction, none of that, bro. When you're one of the best players in the team, give me the ball, get the hell out the way. That's how it goes, bro. When you getting paid the most money, you're gonna get the most shots. You know who? You know the mentality he needs to have, the Tyler Hero mentality. Like everybody hates Tyler Hero, but I love his mentality. He not afraid of nothing. He gonna shoot it regardless of what you think. He gonna be aggressive. That's what Bam needs. If Bam did that, y'all would be so much of a better team right now than what you are. I'm telling you, 6-7 games better right now. If Bam had the aggression of Tyler Hero, he can play.
Trent, go ahead.
What's the question?
No, I mean, Ticket wants to trade Bam, but it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. They're not trading Bam. If anyone has to go, they're trading Jimmy Butler. If anybody has to go.
Wait, why would we trade Bam Adebayo?
Because have you watched him? Have you watched him play this year?
I have, and I criticized him a lot this year. Yes.
Right. Okay. So that's the point. When you've been to the NBA Finals this many times, and you're still having to criticize the guy, he's been to the finals and failed. So he knows what he got to do to step his game up, and he still don't elevate his game, especially offensively, where he knows you need him. Bro, he got to go. In my opinion, he don't have another level, bro. He don't listen. When Joel Embiid plays bad, he's still giving you 20 and 10. When Bam plays good, we say, damn, Bam gave us 20 and 10. Joel Embiid gave you that when he played bad. With
Bam,
3 blocks.
I mean, Bam Adebayo, yes, has to be more aggressive. I agree. And this year, I'm not too sure what's happening, but I will say, trading him just makes no sense. That because Bam Adebayo is literally the future of the Miami Heat.
How?
I'm gonna explain to you. Bam Adebayo is 27 years old. Jimmy Butler is 35, 36, whatever, however old he is. The next year or so, who the Miami Heat supposed to rely on?
Let me ask you one question.
Okay.
On any other team, as a second option, Bam Adebayo winning the championship? Is he winning the championship as a second option to Steph Curry? No.
No, he's not.
Let me ask you, Trent. Is he winning the championship as a second option to LeBron James? Hell no. That team gets worse with him as the second option to LeBron James because he's worse than he's not as good as AD. Does he win a championship as a second option in Sacramento? No, he doesn't even elevate that team.
But
does he win a championship?
Okay, no, so he doesn't. He's not a second option. I agree. We know that he's not.
So that's why I disagree when you say he's untouchable. How is you untouchable and you can't even get the second option level?
Because I'm gonna tell you why he's untouchable. He's untouchable because one, he's still only 27 years old. So how they look at it, right? They're like, listen, he still has plenty of growth to happen. And I will say this too. Bam Adebayo is going to get way more opportunity as soon as Jimmy get off this team. And I know
what do you mean?
Hold up, let me finish. I know Jimmy Butler has missed plenty of time and stuff like that, but it's going to force Bam Adebayo to step into that role that he hasn't been in technically just yet. Because if you think about it, it's Jimmy and Tyler, like it's their team, and Bam just has to fit in, do all the little things, and whatever he has to do to win a game. Defensively, I feel like you're not taking intact what he does defensively because that definitely plays a factor of what he's doing offensively. And I get it. That's no excuse because Davis is a great defender, but still it does offensively great, Wemby and all this stuff like that. But yeah, Bam, just because he been to the finals and just because he's not gonna get better as a player doesn't mean you trade him away. I mean, what are you gonna
trade him away, bro? What are you playing for?
What are we playing for? We're playing for just because Jimmy's gonna be gone.
No. I'm saying, but Pat Riley is playing for. He's playing for championships.
So
if I got a guy and he can't get me over the hump, why am I still keep going down the same road?
Okay, and I'll ask you perfect because I see you're a Tyler Hero fan. Why did they keep Tyler Hero?
No, I'm not a Tyler Hero fan. Okay. I like Tyler Hero's mentality.
Okay, perfect.
And I like his aggressiveness. I think that if Bam had the aggressiveness of Tyler Hero, he'd be a completely different player.
So why did they keep Tyler Hero?
Because Tyler Hero's aggressive and he's unafraid. That's why they like Tyler Hero. He's aggressive. He can shoot the ball. He's unafraid, and he's going to play hard regardless of whether he plays well or not.
So postseason he struggles in the last couple of years.
Well, that's not true. And he was hurt. Hold on. He was hurt. But before he got hurt, he was kind of balling.
He averages 14 points a game with bad efficiency.
No. Hold on one second. Go back and look at the roster from last year, right?
We get that. Yep.
Now, Tyler, hold on. Tyler Hero, last year in the playoffs, right? Now, let's look it up. I got it right here. Okay, so last year in the playoffs, my bad. Tyler Hero, sir. Now, you said he did what?
He averaged 16 points a game last year against the Celtics, and that was literally because of one game that he had that was great.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And then also what I will say in the 2021 year, he
Okay,
played
the year before that, he played one game.
Yep, he got hurt. And
he
then,
got hurt 19 minutes, but he was shooting 55% from the field and 50% from the three before he got hurt.
So what happened the year before that?
Hold on. The year before that, I give you that because I give you that because that was the year y'all went to the finals, right?
Yeah,
y'all was loaded that year. I give you that because that was when all them was on the team. So he wasn't one of the featured guys.
Yeah, but 12.6 points ticket.
Trent, listen, he could talk about trading Bam all day. It's not gonna happen. Like I said, I think so. Prime example, Trent. So today, Pat Riley comes out and says that they're not trading Butler. Do you believe that?
I do. I believe that because remember when I told you on last show, I was like, listen, he's not going to get traded during the season. He's a star. Star players don't get traded during the season. They're going to figure that out.
You said star players don't get traded when?
I said, listen, key words. He says it's a distraction to the team right now. If you notice, distraction to the team is because the team's not playing that well. And it's all you're hearing all this. When do you hear the coaches talk about trade rumors, especially from the Heat?
Well, it's a distraction to the team because Pat Riley don't run a ship like that. You never really hear trade rumors around.
You don't at all.
So now when you right, but this is why I told my brother over here that it's Shams. It's Shams that's doing that bullshit, bro. Shams Charania is doing this bullshit, bro. This is what he does. He got some type of beef with Jimmy Butler, bro. Him and Jimmy's agent been going at this shit for like almost 2 or 3, 4 years now, bro. Go back and look at their history. Jimmy's agent have routinely called Shams a liar and a scam and a fraud. So this ain't something that just started. And I believe Sham might have done this to cause ruckus over there in Miami. Listen, me personally, and then you said you don't trade stars in the season. That's a lie. We've seen multiple stars get traded during the season. So that's not true.
Superstar players.
We've seen superstar players get traded.
And you never let me finish what I said. I said typically you don't really see much star players getting traded during the year because it's a lot, especially with the new CBA rule. It's tough for teams to acquire players like that with his contracts. That's another reason why all the teams that are interested in Jimmy Butler can't.
You talking about last year, or you just talking about in general?
I'm talking about in general. It's typically
well, that's not true. If you talking about last year, I can understand.
So name a few stars, right? Because Mikal Bridges, Rudy Gobert, those were trades, right? And that happened like during the offseason. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing a lot.
You saying during this? Okay, we can go to Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, but Kyrie Irving had problems.
He was a superstar.
He's a superstar.
Right, no, I'm saying, but but that tends to be most of the guys who are getting moved. Those type of dudes.
But Bam,
those type of dudes I'm saying, but those are the situations like where it's when you trading superstars, like for example, Zion might get moved. Why? Look at the situation. So these are different superstars that may get moved during the season because their situation ain't going right. So that's how you get moved. The problem is
you're right.
Go ahead.
But you're right, 100%. But the problem is, as the Miami Heat organization, how they're run, I just don't see them doing that. There's other.
Hold on. I agree with you, and that's the problem I say that y'all have, and that's why I don't think y'all will never win a championship. I think y'all will always max out NBA Finals. Is the max because once you get to the finals and you need Bam to match the level of one of those bigs, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. Though.
I will say though, we got to give credit to Bam. He has been playing better the last 2 games. We got to get.
That don't mean man 2 games. Man, that man shooting 40 something. That man shooting 40% from the field damn near the season as a big, bro. And he ain't getting no heat. He not getting no smoke. Anybody that's a big that's shooting what he's shooting, they getting destroyed right now in the media, bro. He gets the biggest. Hold on, Bam has gotten the biggest pass in NBA history to be an all-star for the way he's been inconsistent throughout his career.
He gets heat. Maybe not from the media, but he gets heat from Heat fans.
Bro, who? I don't hear no Heat fans talking about get Bam about it, bro.
Trust me, we do. We talk a lot about Bam because this year he was expected to take that next leap and add the 3 to his game, and he just hasn't done that. So it's just more just like we definitely come for him.
Why he need to add the 3 to his game? Why can't he just be more aggressive around the basket like he's supposed to?
It was more the 3 to the game because how aggressive he was during the Olympics.
Yeah, but that's when you're playing with other great players and you got another big that's playing in the post like Joel Embiid.
I mean, that's what he wants.
But no. What I'm saying is this though. That's not what y'all need. Bam is a great rebounder, great defender, great guy. You need him around the basket. Why want him on the 3-point line if he does everything else great around the basket?
That's fine, and that's good. But you got to notice though, right? You see why the ratings are declining because this is a 3-point league.
No, I agree with you. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. He don't need to shoot the threes. He need to get his ass around the back. He's too athletic, bro. This dude is too. Bro, listen. Bam has skills, man. The problem with Bam is his lack of aggressiveness on a night-to-night basis. When you are a superstar, bro, you have to bring that aggressiveness night to night, especially when you're young and you're in your prime, bro. He's supposed to be 25 and 10 every single night. I guarantee you, bro, if he's doing that, Miami's 6 games better than what they are right now. And y'all are at one of the top teams in the East right now. But he doesn't do that. Bam will do this. He'll trick you. He'll give you 9 points, 13 rebounds, something like that. The next night he'll come out, give you 30 points, 10, 15 rebounds. And the next night he got like 11 points, man. Come on, man. This is what he do. He notorious for doing that.
I'm not disagreeing. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't. But I still wouldn't trade him though. That's the point I wouldn't get. I just wouldn't trade. Let me ask you this, Ticket. What value? What are you gonna trade for Bam? Like, just give me like a. Doesn't matter about the.
Hold on. I would package Bam and Tyler Hero and whoever else on the bench to go get Joel Embiid if they
Wait, hold on. Let's read this comment though, because Lamont hit this on the head. Spoelstra is the one holding back Bam offensively. Now that if you want him to be more aggressive, get rid of the coach.
I disagree.
Wow.
Did he hold back the second option in D-Wade? No. Chris Bosh was the third option and still averaging what Bam averaged right now was the third option. So that's Ethan. Chris Bosh was the third option averaging what Bam, damn near what Bam averaging right now with the Miami Heat. So that's Ethan right there. No, it's not Eastbo.
Lamont, where are you at?
Hold on. Is Eastbo holding back? Tyler Hero? No. Is Eastbo holding back Jimmy Butler? No. He damn sure ain't holding back Bam. Bam out here playing, 34, 35 minutes a game? How you holding back? I watched Bam. Bam have turned down shots.
He is right with this, though.
I watch how Bam play, bro. Bam will catch the ball, have a shot, and pass it, bro. How many times you seen Bam had a ball, be able to make a move and just get rid of the ball, bro? Come on, man. Cut it out. Instead of him getting the ball, facing up, looking to shoot, he always looking to pass and go pick and try and get somebody else. I watch his game, bro.
Like his attempts is like concerning. For a type of player he is, like getting 8 shots a game is just crazy.
We all know this is true right here. Spoelstra favors guards, not bigs. That's all. That's why we play small ball. That's why we play small ball.
That's the lie right there too.
That's why we play small ball. Take it,
my man. That's the lie right there too. Because if that's the truth, how Bam averaged 20 and 10 the other years and was an all-star?
No, but he's more or less.
No. I'm asking you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, because let's talk facts. And we're gonna talk. Let's talk factual information, bro. Right? So when you look at the Miami Heat, right, and you look at them the last few years, right? Now, Bam Adebayo was right there. Let me see. Let's go to last year. Last year, right? We're going right to last year, bro. Let me ask you a question, dog.
Go ahead.
Who took the second? Who was basically tied for the second? Do you not know that Bam Adebayo was shooting 14 shots a game, 52% from the field? So that's Bam turning down shots. Last year, Bam averaged 19.3 points per game, shooting 52% from the field. He really didn't shoot threes at all, but that was him turning down shots. I know one guy who didn't turn down shots, Terry Rozier. I know another guy who didn't turn down shots, Jimmy Butler. But hold on, but Bam shot more shots than Jimmy. Jimmy's supposed to be number one option. Bam shot more shots than Jimmy last year.
Season.
Yeah, hold on, but Jimmy shot right. That's what I'm saying though. So that debunks that narrative that my brother Lamont was saying. Bam took more shots than Jimmy Butler per game last year. And then if you look at the year before that, if you go to the year before that, right? Bam took more shots than Jimmy the year before that.
Go ahead, Lamont.
I don't think when you watch the Miami Heat, Bam gets his shots, a lot of his shots he gets off of his own, like offensive rebounds, him kind of creating something at the end of the shot clock. When you watch the Miami Heat play, you can tell that they don't run offense for Bam.
Man,
He
come
he
on,
just
Lamont. Man,
he
Lamont, you
just
was a
gets
capping
he
ass.
gets his
Lamont,
points.
you a capping ass.
No,
Hey,
no,
Lamont,
check this out. Check
I
this
love
out.
you, bro. You was a capping ass dude, bro.
No,
You're a good
look, they
capping
don't
ass.
run.
That boy catch the ball. He catch the ball, literally
No,
face up, have a shot, turn and pass it, and go set the little Tyrannosaurus Rex screen like he gonna do a pick and roll or some shit. Get out the play. Come on, bro.
nah. When you watch them run offense, they run offense that favors the guards getting their shots off before the bigs. He kind of gets his. I mean, you got to really think over the last couple of years with all the injuries, with the roster being decimated by injuries. Yeah, he's been able to get some additional shots off, but when everybody's healthy, they don't run offense for Bam. And that's why I think you see the up and down numbers. Because like when Jimmy come back or when Tyler Hero come back from injury, right, then the offense is going right back to running through the guards, and Bam just kind of has to
But
kind of
Bam
get
take
his
more shots
however
than
he
all
can
of
get
them.
it.
But Bam take more shots than Jimmy though.
No, he takes shots, but when you look at the offense, a lot of the shots is he kind of got to get it on his own. He got to get it off
I
the glass,
disagree,
put
bro.
it
I
back up.
disagree, bro. They throw it to this
He got
nigga.
to get
Man
it in
niggas be turning down
transition.
shots, bro.
It's different. Just like he getting his shots up, but they not by design. It's not because Spoelstra saying, "Look, y'all, we gonna play through Bam today." They don't play through Bam.
Lamont, come on, man. Lamont,
And I think that's why he's so inconsistent because when you need him to score, like when you need him to be the go-to player, it's hard for him to lock in and do that because they don't have a role for him offensively.
Would you play through a guy who don't want to be aggressive?
That is true.
Spoelstra already remember what did Spoelstra tell Bam when he first got there? You just rebounded, right?
Lamont,
His role, Spoelstra is.
Lamont, you are
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
That's true.
Lamont, you are
that
a
is
master
true. For me,
manipulator.
that is true. That is true.
That is not
Spoelstra
true.
told him when he
Lamont
first got there, you just rebounded.
This dude, I can show you all Bam's passes when he passed up shots, bro. The man be right there. He don't even look to score. The announcer,
but Bam, like y'all can tell, and like anybody that's watched Bam, and this is specifically for the Miami Heat fan, and tell me if I'm wrong. Bam seems like he gets this mentality sometimes where he gets pissed off at Spoelstra because Spoelstra wants to run offense so much, where he'll just get the ball and he'll just run the offense and just get rid of the ball just to prove a point.
Bam get upset about shots. That's a
lie. No, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's upset. You can see his frustration because he is forced to run this offense that makes him give the ball up so much. Because I think a lot of times Bam feels like he can cook his man, but you can see his frustration on the court. He's having to run this offense that gives the ball to the guards. I'm not joking, man. They don't run an offense that caters to him.
5 years later, boy, you still capping, boy. Your ass.
I'm serious, man.
No, Tiggy, he is right. This
he's
offense
not right, man.
is not predicated towards Bam Adebayo at all.
The man, hold on. The man is literally capping, bro.
No. You are right. He can be more just overall, more intense and more like aggressive on the offensive end. But Lamont is also right at the same time. Both of you are kind of right, like at the same time, because Bam sometimes he does play soft because Lamont
don't even like nothing about anyone in front of him. Lamont don't like nothing about
you know who the Miami Heat need at center?
Lamont kicks against Miami every time.
They need Rudy Gobert. Because Rudy Gobert don't care about scoring.
Lamont don't like the offense. Lamont don't like nothing about the Miami Heat, bro.
No, I like Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero, but they just a bad mix. They don't play well off each other.
You don't like that team. You don't like the coaching. You don't like how they play. So like I said,
Spoelstra's a good coach, but he got the mix of players don't blend well.
At all.
You're using Bam wrong. You're forcing Jimmy to be a superstar number one option when he's not. You want Tyler Hero to be a number two option when he's really a number three. You gave Duncan Robinson too much money. You brought in Terry Rozier. He went back to the hood.
Finals coaching his way.
I'm just saying, it's a messed up roster.
He went to 4 conference finals and 2 NBA finals in 5 years coaching his way.
The problem is you have 2 third options and you're trying to make them as a 2, and you don't have a number 1 option. That's what it really comes up to. You don't got a number 1 option and you're trying to make a 2 option. They're really a 3 option. Tyler and Bam are all 3 options. Jimmy, I don't know if he's really a 1 option, maybe, but it's tough, man. And then the role players around this team is not the greatest. Your young talent is regressing a little bit. So this Miami Heat team's going to be screwed for a little bit.
Well, I mean, like I said, y'all do draft well around the edges. Y'all just got to get a big superstar. Hey, man, look, bro, I got to roll. I got somebody waiting on me. Y'all go subscribe to this channel. Everybody that's in here right now, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, man. So subscribe to my brother over here, man. He doing big things over here. I love what he doing over here. And subscribe to Lamont channel too, FYF. And to my brother, what you name? You said no limit. You said your channel's no limit cakes. What you say?
Yo,
What?
top notch. Nah, it's top
Hey,
notch.
he said his channel. He said the name of his channel is No Limit Cakes.
Yeah,
He said no.
Y'all,
Man.
y'all,
All
y'all,
I know is I heard Dame Dash say he seen somebody blowing out Diddy's birthday cakes. I was like, come on, man.
man,
Oh, dang.
you chatting. Yo,
Nah,
listen.
hey, I'm just messing with you. Hey, look, dog. But y'all got to come up off that Bam stuff, man. They got to move him, bro. He's the problem, bro. Because he can't get to the level of none of those other bigs. He ain't nowhere near
They need
AD's
to try
level.
to get Joel Embiid while his
Thank you.
market value
Now
is
me and
low.
Lamont agree with that. We agree with that.
But Lamont,
Because
he
you
can't
can,
walk. He can't walk, Lamont.
no matter. Because you're not gonna win with this. You need a superstar. You're not gonna win with this mix right here. And
Yo,
you got to go get Zion, or you got to go and get Embiid. That's the best you can do right now. But you're gonna have to get somebody.
Yeah,
yo,
but you don't
Lamont.
think that it comes down to poor roster construction?
Yeah, but the roster, like with this new CBA, y'all kind of screwed. Unless you can trade star for star, you kind of stuck a little bit. So you can't really give up your youth because you need that with this new CBA. So you need Jovic. You can't give up none of the young guys. I don't think nobody really want to touch Duncan Robinson money right now. But if you're trying to get a star, I mean, I would give up Bam to get I'm just rolling the dice.
So you wouldn't trade Jimmy first at 35 years old and he doesn't play during the regular season?
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're trying to get a star, you ain't gonna convince no team to come up off no superstar with Jimmy Butler.
No, but you would use so let's just say for argument purposes, you would go to the Rockets, which the Rockets, Brooklyn, and multiple teams have been linked to Jimmy Butler. You get young assets, or you send them to Golden State, you get a Kuminga, you get some of their first round picks, so that eventually you can use some of those assets to get a guy like De'Aaron Fox, who he clearly doesn't want to be in Sacramento anymore. You see what I'm saying?
But I think this is your option. If you the front office, if we trade Jimmy, we just need to go into ultimate rebuild mode and just tear everything down.
Well,
but if we trade Bam, we can still win with Jimmy. We just need to put another star who can be a number one option alongside of him.
But Lamont, Jimmy Butler can't even play during the regular season.
I know, but you're just rolling the dice, man. This is the chance you got to take.
So then who's going to carry it when – okay, so let's say that you trade Bam. I mean, who are you really getting for Bam Adebayo? We're not getting Giannis. We're not getting any of these other players.
No. I'm saying right now, Zion's market value extremely low, and Embiid's value right now is in the tank. Bam would really be enticing for any team right now if you can package that up and make the money work. But you got to get a number one option in there. Y'all don't have a number one option, and it is. That's why y'all can't score some nights.
Yo,
but that's Jimmy's fault. You don't think that is actually Jimmy's fault?
Jimmy's not a number one. You can't make him a number one. He's just not a number one.
True.
Like you can only get so much out of him. Like you ain't gonna get that. Some of them miracle playoff run Jimmy Butlers all the time, man. Like I don't know what he was on when he went on those runs, but that ain't really him.
Yo, Lamont, let me ask you a question. Who's a better defender, Taurean Prince or Jared Vanderbilt?
Oh, Vanderbilt's a better defender than Prince. Prince be giving up all types of BS, man. Prince is.
I knew I wasn't tripping, but I needed to hear somebody else say.
Yeah, no, Taurean Prince is to me the most fakest defender I've ever seen, man. He has all the length and that he looks like a great defender, but he be getting barbecued out there.
And mind you, Martel, what I didn't know was he's a Bucks fan, so all that bias, I see why he's saying Taurean Prince was the best defender. It all made sense.
1 second, because we have Lamont here, and guys, make sure that you guys go to Lamont's channel. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. We're supposed to go over to his platform, but things have been tough with scheduling and whatnot.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Since we are here, let's talk about Bronny James. Now, this is my whole thing about right? I'm not saying he's garbage, right? I just think the whole premises of him was obviously built off of his father. And I just think I'm not saying that he can't be good because there's a lot of people, they might not be the best in high school, they might not be the best in college, and they are completely different in the NBA. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a chance. All I'm saying is the whole premises of him even being in the NBA is because of his father. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got hurt in college, which I think he should have stayed in college one more year. I just think they wanted to rush it just because they wanted him to play with his dad, not because of his actual game. What do you think about that, Lamont?
If you look at his game, another year in college wouldn't have helped him, right? The college game don't suit him. And with the NIL going on in college right now, it's too messy. Like, it's going to be too difficult to find the right school that's going to cater to his play style and showcase what he can do best. College is what didn't suit his game. If you looking to maximize him, it's okay. To me, it's okay that LeBron is the most significant reason why he's in the league. There's a ton of players where it's a person that they know or a family member that they connected to that got them in the league and not their talent. That happens. That's just the business of the league. And when it's a business is always going to come first. If you got a guy that can sell 50 million in jerseys walking in the door, well, okay, that's 50 million in jersey sales.
But you don't think his dad, kind of also put too much pressure on him in terms of when he's saying he's better than half the NBA and making all these little, sneak disses about Bronny towards other NBA players?
And I expect every father in the entire world to gas their kid up like that. I ain't never heard in life a father say, my son trash. He ain't ready.
No one's saying that. But when you go out and just, because they weren't even asking about Bronny. You see what I'm saying? And he just goes out and says that. All I'm saying is I just feel like you're putting unreal expectations. It's like what LeVar Ball did. LeVar Ball was running around, Lonzo's going to be better than Magic Johnson and running around just being a fool. I'm not saying that his boys aren't good. I'm just saying I don't think that helps him as a player.
Wait. Yeah, but when you step on the court, because I done hooped a lot, players don't really care. Once that ball drop, man, y'all hooping and all that chatter and talk, that don't mean nothing. Like it sounds good for the media and stuff. Like, it puts pressure on them. It's pressure running through the tunnel just getting onto the court. Like, if you play college ball or any level ball and you got to run through a tunnel and you seeing thousands of people out there, that's pressure. The pressure ain't who said something in the media or whatnot. The pressure is getting out there performing in front of thousands of people and being able to hit a jump shot or a free throw in front of all them people. That's pressure.
Now,
that's the pressure that he faces.
Let me ask you this, though, right? You said the college game doesn't fit his style of play, but what I will say to that is more like Isaiah Collier was their leading guard, and assists, damn near points. He got drafted the same year Bronny got drafted. You take Isaiah Collier out this team, on that college team, Bronny was getting about 20 minutes a game. Collier was getting 30. Bronny's minutes would have definitely increased with Collier not being there anymore. So his minutes, so he would get more live reps. We would have seen him developing into the player that we know he could be, because I think he has a lot of skill that just needs to be on whatever the word is. You can see defensively he has the traits. Offensively, he just needs to get more confidence. But don't you think that year with Isaiah Collier gone, like, this wouldn't help him?
Yeah, but here's the problem, though. This is what I said on my channel too. Players don't choose when they go to the NBA. The NBA chooses when you go to the NBA. So what I mean by that is, I think Bronny's a realist. He knows he's a 6'1" guard. He knows there's a cap on how good he can be in this league. And when the window of opportunity came knocking on his door, I think a team when basically he has almost essentially a guarantee that a team is going to take him in the second round and he has a contract waiting on him, you don't pass that up because you think you need to develop a little bit more. You go to the league. There's been from my experience, I don't know if y'all remember Carson Edwards at Purdue.
Yep.
He had a hell of a run in the NCAA tournament. He wanted to come back for his senior year. Matt Painter said, "I'm not letting you come back." The NBA is basically saying you could be mid-second round, low first round. This is about the best it's going to get for a small guard. You need to go. even though he wanted to stay and develop his game more. Matt Painter's like, when the NBA comes knocking, it's time for you to go because the only thing that happens when you stay in college is your draft stock drops. Y'all can't give me an example of really any player who where staying in college has helped a draft stock. It hurts you.
Let me
It hurts
okay. Let me ask you this. What about Zach Edey? Because Zach Edey was 4 years, and each year
Mhm.
he stayed. He improved every single year, and then that March Madness got him that top 10 pick because he kept staying. He kept staying.
Now,
Does that count?
now here's the difference with Zach Edey.
Okay.
So Zach Edey comes into college not on anyone's radar, not on anyone's draft board. So you have some players who come into college with the resume and on draft boards, and then you have other players like the Dalton Connects and Zach Edey who have so both of those guys, there was something significant that they did not do over the summers, which was play in the shoe circuit, EYBLs, and AAU tournaments. So because they did not play in the shoe circuits, they didn't get the star ranking necessary to get the clout for the other NBA. So Zach Edey goes into Purdue as a 2-star recruit. Dalton Connect had to go the community college route because he didn't play in the prep circuits. So Dalton Connect was always that dude. But because he didn't play in the shoe circuits and then get his star rating up coming out of high school, he had to grind his way through community college, go to a low D1, then finally get to Tennessee to show people what he can do. But so Zach Edey came into Purdue as a guy with literally no skills. It was all development. He didn't start looking like an NBA player till his junior year. But when you talk about Bronny, he comes in as a McDonald's All-American. He has the name behind him. But I promise y'all, if there was an NBA team that came to Purdue University when Zach Edey was a freshman or sophomore and said, look, we see a lot of potential in Zach Edey. We feel like we should take him with our first-round pick or our second-round pick, and we're going to give him a guaranteed deal. Zach Edey would have left. Because players don't choose when they go to the NBA. The NBA chooses when you go. And when they come knocking, you don't turn them down for development.
So I agree to a certain
when they go to the
extent.
NBA,
I gotta read the chat. I'm sorry. So I agree with that, but with certain players. So because when you talk about Bronny, right? Bronny was, in my opinion, I felt like he was automatically going to the NBA. It didn't matter how long it took because Bronny always had the hype ever since he was in high school with Sierra Canyon. And there was always like, yo, he's going to be playing with his dad. He's going to be playing with his dad. So even if the Lakers, listen, we're drafting him, we're taking him, I feel like the next season before he was still going to be in the league. Necessarily doesn't mean the Lakers, but I still feel like he would have been in the league and his stock would have been a little bit higher. And two, do you feel like he deserves a contract that he got? You typically don't see players getting contracts like that damn near being end of the second round. You know what I mean? So I think that plays a favor with him being LeBron James' son. And two, and Bronny always had an opportunity to be in the league no matter what. I'm going to stand on that. I just truly believe that. Even if the NBA is calling him, I feel like if he waited another year, he always had a chance. Because the cardiac arrest he had, you know what I mean? Like, if that happens to any other player, there's a good chance they're not going to the league. He did that, missed the whole season, came back to I'm going to the league. How that's being favored because of he's being LeBron James' son. And I feel like it's gonna happen to his other son. I forgot his name. Whatever his damn son's name. I feel like it's gonna be the same thing too. So, I think you could agree on that. If any other player had a cardiac arrest, missed the whole college season, get drafted, gets a guaranteed contract, the 55th overall pick, that's not usually happening at all.
I've seen players come out of college with worse stat lines and less minutes get drafted higher than Bronny, and nobody say a word.
It depends on the draft class.
No, this was last year. This was last year's draft. Peyton Watson, average 3 points per game, like 12 minutes at UCLA, gets drafted in the first round, and because the Denver Nuggets saw something in him. So even though there was a ton of people that probably could have told Peyton Watson, you probably need to stay in college to develop. He had to go to the NBA because there was a team that basically said, we like you. We feel we can develop you. you need to come to the NBA right now, irregardless of what your stat line is. And nobody blinked the eye or made a big fuss when they took him. The guy that averaged 3 points a game at UCLA did not start, only played 12 minutes a game. But he went to the league. But because the Denver Nuggets developed him properly, we saw him in the playoffs playing meaningful minutes versus the Los Angeles Lakers. So when the team believes in you, you go. You don't stick around and try to develop in college and play those games, because the only thing that happens when you're in college is that next year a new crop of players are going to come in that everybody's going to be looking at, because it's always the new crop of players. That's the fresh fish. That's what everybody wants. If you stick around, you lose value. There's no player that's really stuck around in college when they already had draft cachet. And you stick around an extra year or two and your value goes up. Your value always goes down by staying in college, especially if you already got draft cachet.
I just feel like Bronny was going to the league no matter what, though. I don't think it mattered. That's what I'm kind of on. Like, I think he was going to the league. It didn't matter if it was this season or the next season. I think he automatically was going. I feel like for the other players, they don't have the name backing them up. Their play is not the greatest. And so when you get the opportunity, you're going to be like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going. For Bronny, I feel like he always had the opportunity. It didn't matter what year he went because of his LeBron James being his father. That's what I truly believe. And I'm not hating Bronny. I think Bronny has, I said this before, I think Bronny has skill and I think he has a talent. And I'm happy that he's in the G League balling, because a lot of people are rooting for him to fail because he's LeBron James' son. I actually wish the best for him. But I wanted to succeed.
But the Phoenix Suns drafted a family member's son in the second round, a guy that probably wasn't even supposed to get drafted here in Arizona. Big Oso, I've worked out with him. And they drafted a guy. And then as soon as the Phoenix Suns drafted him, his dad works in the organization. They give him a guaranteed deal. It happens. Eddie House got his son, a 5'9" guard who got in trouble with pills and drugs at Arizona State, had to transfer multiple times. He's a 5'9" guard that really can't do much. He's like a Julian Newman type. He got him a deal with the Boston Celtics G League team. David Stockton, he got drafted to the Utah Jazz. Nobody said nothing. His dad, John Stockton, got him a spot. This dude was coming off the bench for Gonzaga. He wasn't even, Bronny James just barbecued him and dropped 30 on his head. That's who he barbecued. So we know that your who you know and timing can get you into the league. This NBA is never about talent. It's not always about talent. It's a lot of talented guys that have to go overseas that could probably still be in the NBA. It's about who you know, right place, right time. Bronny's right place, right time. His dad got him into the league. It happens with a ton of players. He's a low level prospect, low risk, high reward type of pick. Doesn't cost them really much. The Lakers get a win-win out of picking him. It doesn't really hurt anybody.
So Lamont, real quick, because we got to go. Once again, guys, make sure that you guys go to the Top Notch channel for Trent. Make sure that you guys go to Lamont's channel. He does great work over there. He's actually coming to the platform, showing us love. Please, Lamont, we have to schedule again for us to all come on the show to continue this great debate.
Damn, bro, I ain't done
on the show, bro.
I ain't done.
Trent, I have to close it out. But listen, we will go to Lamont's channel and we will talk for like another hour or two.
Listen. I got something to say. Bronny was getting 24/7 coverage when he did nothing. Why is that?
When he did nothing? What do you mean he did nothing?
Well, let me not say nothing.